See, this is Jim Abbott. And despite being born without a right hand, as you can see in this image, he went on to have a very successful career playing baseball. And tonight, he got awarded with the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance. See, for me as a sports fan and a sports enthusiast, the ESPYs is one of my favorite awards to watch every year. And particularly when they give the award to whoever wins it for the Jimmy V Award. It is one of the most incredible, touching moments during that award because there is going to be some story that will touch so many people's hearts, but also remind all of us that sports is more than just a game. And when Jim won the award tonight, one of the things that he said, I just wrote it down. He said, "It is important to always believe that you can do things different in this world and still do them just as well as anybody else." His story is incredible to think. Here's a guy who literally was pitching with one hand. That is what he was born with, and still found a way to have a successful career. To me, is incredible. One of the highlights they had shown from his career was when he pitched a no-hitter in 1993. Look, for me, even as a Yankees fan, I wasn't familiar with Jim's story. And what I was 3 years old by then. But for me, I have gone to love all different sports, whether it's baseball, soccer, football, volleyball, tennis, pickleball, you name it. Because in my opinion, sports is more than just a game. We all love it for the fun, the competition. But I always say sports always teaches us so many lessons. And some of those stories come from people like Jim. Someone like Coach Katie Shoemaker-Colley, who won this same award last year. I did talk about her story last year. She is the coach for the Penn State women's volleyball team. And she was going through breast cancer journey. And her team still found a way to win the national title last year. It was one of the most beautiful stories. And I think Jim's story today reminded all of us that in spite of any obstacles, any challenges, any difficulties that we may face in life, we can still do things differently and be successful. A few other things that I have written down, he said, it is also important to focus on what's been given rather than what's been taken away. He said, believe in who you are in the face of adversity, competition, challenge, and what you bring to the table is what matters. The last part of what he talked about, which I think was super, super important, he said, we have to keep believing in things that are possible in this world. And I think his message was perfectly said. So it is a reminder to myself and hopefully will be a reminder to you. And congratulations to Jim. As always, be human. Don't forget to be kind. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.